All right. I want to welcome everybody tuning in tonight. This is the very first edition of Carollo's Corner. Here with me, I have senior quarterback for Cedar Creek High School, Billy Smith. Bill, if you want to say hello to everybody real quick.
How you doing?
All right, great. Bill, I'll get right to it. What are your team goals this year? What are you looking for to get out of this season for your team?
Well, I'm definitely looking for a state championship, of course. That's our big goal this year. But taking it slow every game, taking it game by game every week, getting preps ready, and just overall having a great season with my guys. And it's my senior year, so I just want to leave out with a bang.
All right, awesome. Now, you personally, what are your personal goals away from the team? We're going to focus on you for just a second. What are your personal goals that you want to achieve this year?
My personal goals, I want to be one of the best quarterbacks in the state. Of course, that's one of my goals, and I also, of course, want to win a championship this year.
All right. As you know, I speak to your mom quite often. She's telling me about your adventures playing on the next level. What's going on with this college search? What's new? Where do you have offers from?
Well, right now I have offers from Albright College, Wilkes University, and Dean College. Those are D3, D2 schools. That's what I'm being looked at right now. Yep.
And any preference, like anybody in the lead right now, or are you still kind of undecided?
Right now, undecided. Just want to play on my senior season. Not really worried about this right now. To be honest, I'm just having a great season this year. That's my big goal.
Good, one day at a time. I like that. I was going to say, what would be the determining factor? Like, let's say there's something you have 3, 4. I've seen you play before. I know what you can do. So let's say there's double of that by the end of the year. You have 6 or 7 colleges. Anything special about any particular college that would tip the scale? Anything in particular?
Anything small, I would just where I can play at. Me playing football, I would play any position. I don't care as long as I'm on the field and I'm playing. That's all I want to do. I'll go to college and play any position that I need to, whatever they want me to be. I just want to have the best education and just at least being able to play the college experience.
Awesome. No.
Play the college experience. Yep.
All right, awesome. So moving on to a couple other things here. You guys got turf and you got lights this year. It's the first night game in Cedar Creek football history. What's your opinion on the new facilities?
Well, right now we have lights. Next year we're actually getting lights. So it's a year after me, but we only had lights this season. And playing in the lights, I think it's going to be pretty fun, to be honest. I haven't played under the lights since my 8th grade year, so it's going to be pretty fun.
All right, moving on to some other changes. As you know, between your freshman year and now, you've probably seen a lot of changes behind the scenes, changes to the playoff format, starting earlier. As you know, this year, the season's starting extra early, which it did last year as well. It's going to end also early this year. All state championships will be decided by November 30th. Any opinion on that change or any other change that's taken place behind the scenes that has shaken up the football landscape?
Nothing I've seen really, but nothing really I've seen.
Your guys' schedule. You guys have had for the last several years a daunting schedule. The schedule makers have no mercy on you guys. However, it has, made for some entertaining football. I'd like to ask you, is there any team that you personally look forward to playing? Is there any team above all of the rest that you really look forward to? I know, you take each game with the same seriousness, but is there any game that excites you more than any other?
Yes, of course, and like you said, I always pick each game, but the one team I really do want to play is Cedar. Last year, we had a pretty good game against them last year. Went neck to neck. It was before halftime. We got a pretty touchdown, Hail Mary, and then that's when we really start turning things on. But this year, we're going to be playing them over at Rutgers.
That's correct.
That is our 3rd game, yep, and I'm definitely excited for that game.
All right.
That's one of the games I look forward to.
Awesome. But over the last 4 years, I know that's just this year. Is there any team over the last 4 years that you really enjoyed, like your personal arch rival in a fun way?
I like to say, Oakcrest.
Oakcrest, okay,
A
great.
lot of kids over there, definitely a lot of my old friends and teammates. So definitely that's our rivalry to the school. So it's a really fun game, especially. I'm not gonna lie. It's really fun.
Well, I like that answer because I'm old school. I used to love watching, all of our, classmates and townspeople play against the towns right next to us. It always, to me, that's what high school football is all about, that big rivalry. Glad you enjoy that as well. Just a couple more questions. Also, I'm very aware that you have been to a lot of camps and 7-on-7s. A lot of people have always debated, okay, do you really get anything out of it? Is it really good? A lot of people say, you can win a 7-on-7 championship, but it's not quote-unquote real football because you don't have a 300-pound lineman coming after you. What have you personally gotten out of these camps or 7-on-7s, if anything?
Well, how I look at it is, even if we did win some state, even if we did win some, excuse me, but even if we did win some championships on 7-on-7, how I look at it is an experience. Just me being able to learn is the best thing for me.
Right.
Especially from different coaches, and especially all the camps that I went to, learning from these different college coaches, little things that they were teaching from other coaches that I didn't know. And that's just, I love the experience. I always love to just experience new things and new colleges and stuff like that.
So you definitely got a lot out of it, it seems. Anything over the last 4 years you would change? If there was something you can change, something that you can go back and do over, any regrets?
I would say, well, one thing, COVID.
I'm just going to get
well, we can't really do anything about that, but if it was to not happen, my freshman year would have definitely been way better. I would have been more in tune to football because I feel like COVID year really kind of set everybody back from what they were doing. And me playing football, I didn't even really know if I wanted to play at freshman year.
right.
And even debating in sophomore year because just that whole thing, even in school, it was kind of like hurting me in school, and especially with COVID and us being home and then being on Zoom meetings and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, it wasn't really the best for the students. And I regret that for sure. If that just didn't happen, it was just way better. Way better.
All right, well, listen, anything else you'd like to add before we finish up for the evening?
One thing is, I would say, never back down from anything. Work hard,
Right.
Stay motivated.
Absolutely. All right, well, I want to thank you for your time tonight. I'll be out there Sunday cheering you guys on a personal level. I watched you grow last year. I believe it was your first year starting quarterback. Saw a lot of potential in you. I saw the mistakes you made, and as I tell my kids, as you know, I'm a Little League coach in my hometown, and I tell them, never let those mistakes define you. Let them make you better. And even me as a coach, I would say, hey, and any mistake I made, I'm going to learn to be a better coach over the years. So I certainly think the good you did last year, you're going to see a lot more of, and the mistakes you made, you're going to learn from. And I think you guys are going to have a great year, and look forward to doing that highlight film again for you guys.
Thank you so much. I really
All right, Bill, thank you, and thank you everybody for listening. You can catch this interview on Carollo's Corner, located at www.itsallaboutscores.com. Wish everybody a good night, and talk to you next time.